Hi, this is Andy with wristadvisor.com, and today we are coming at you from Moyer Fine Jewelers. We're actually in store today to take a look at the new Omega Speedmaster Chronoscope. So these watches are selling so fast right now that I wasn't even allowed to take these home because they just got them in, and I think that they've actually got people coming in to purchase them right now. So I ran in here real quick so I could be able to do a quick review for you guys on these watches. So again, I'd like to start all these videos by thanking Moyer for allowing us to be able to come in and really get hands-on with some of the hottest Omega watches that are getting produced right now. So we'll start with putting each one on the wrist to give you guys a great wrist shot of each one. And we're going to talk about some of the things that make this watch special. So these were fitted with the new Omega Speedmaster case and bracelet. As you can see, very refined. We've got a 43 millimeter on both these watches. And one thing that I really liked about the new Speedmaster was the clasp. And we got the same one on the Chronoscope as well. So this reference has the black subdials and the red accents. This one has a lot of the blue accents, and the subdials are the same color as the dial. So we'll put this one on. Just from seeing these watches for the first couple minutes, the blue tends to be my favorite. I'm a big blue guy. If you've seen any videos, a lot of the watches that I review tend to have blue on the dial or on the bezel or something like that. So let's talk about what's making this watch special right now. It has a 1940 vintage look to it, but with the construction and technology of modern watchmaking. So it gets its name Chronoscope from the three different chronograph scales. As you see right here, we have the tachometer. In here we have the telometer, and then we have the pulsometer. So the tachometer is how we measure speed and distance. The telometer is how we measure distance based on speed. So an example, if you see a bolt of lightning, you would start this and then you would stop it when you hear it. And then the distance is measured by how long it took for the chronograph hand to travel on this scale. And then the pulsometer simply measures the human heartbeat, how many beats per minute. Now with this watch, we have a very interesting movement. We have the Omega in-house caliber 9908, and as you can see, there is no rotor on this watch. This watch is a manual wound, 60-hour power reserve. So we'll get this going for you. As you can see, the second hand has started to move. Now it's important on chronographs, you don't want to dry fire it if there's no power reserve. I don't know the exact specific reasons why, other than it's just bad watch practice. So I'm going to get this rolling for you guys, and then I'm going to give you a view of the use of the chronograph function for all three scales. So we start. And stop. So as you can see, this outer ring is, let me get it in focus, is the telometer. So we stopped it over the 2. So that means that if we waited about 6 seconds, that means that you would have been 2 miles away from that bolt of lightning if we use the example from earlier. Reset it. Pushers are very easy to use, exactly what you'd expect out of a Speedmaster collection. Now, one thing that it's worth noting about this is when I saw that these got released, what we've seen in the past with Omega in the past 2 years is they've really expanded out their 300-meter collection. They had the Olympic watches for Tokyo and Beijing. We've seen some fun references out of that. What this tells me is that Omega is going to be expanding out in the new Speedmaster collection. And I can totally see why. This bracelet's amazing. Just the look and the heritage of this collection it's almost unmatched in the watch industry. These watches sell at $8,650 in the stainless steel references. Now there is a bronze gold edition before this. I don't have the ability to get hands-on with that today. I think these are the only two that Moyer got. And like I said, they just got them in, and I think people are already on their way into the store to be able to purchase these things. But if your local markets are having issues getting a hold of these watches, I mean, I do know that they're going to be getting more. So give Moyer a call. Derek's the guy that handles a lot of the online watch sales. So reach out to him. He'll be able to help you out. So just, my final thoughts on these watches before the video ends is, I think that they're high quality wristwatches. If you're into the vintage feel, if you're into the tool watch and all the different measurement types that you can do, I mean, this is definitely going to tick all your boxes, and then you get the added benefit of having all of modern watchmaking technology in these watches. Touch briefly on the 9908 movement. It is the master chronometer coaxial escapement, so the service interval on this thing is going to be a really long time. Accuracy is going to be on point, and you don't have to worry about wearing it in any type of magnetic environments, because the anti-magnetic rating on this is absolutely amazing. So guys, I want to thank you for joining us on this video. I know it might be louder than what it usually is, because I know there's some background noise here because I'm right here in the middle of the store. But I want to thank you for joining us on this video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And then if you like what we're doing, subscribe to the channel. I say it all the time, but it really does help us get more hands-on with these watches. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you in the next video.